Long-term care, facts, fears, and your future. What are the facts you must know about long-term care? First, let's examine the key elements in the definition of long-term care. Long-term care is about limitations in your ability to function independently over a period of at least 90 days. Functional dependency can result from either physical or mental limitations and is measured in terms of your inability to perform ADLs, activities of daily living, as well as your inability to remain independent in terms of IADLs, instrumental activities of daily living. Each of us has already been unable to perform the activities of daily living. As a baby, we acquired these skills as we learned to eat, transfer, control our bowels and bladder, make it to the bathroom, dress, and eventually bathe on our own. As we grow older, we lose the ability to perform these activities of daily living in reverse order, as it is no longer safe for us to bathe alone, and we struggle to dress ourselves and make it to the bathroom on time, as well as eventually needing help to get out of bed and even to feed ourselves. Yes, these are the facts of our long-term care journey. We also have facts about costs. Most of us would prefer to receive care in our home or our community. But today's costs for homemaker and home health services are $48,000 to $50,000 per year, and they'll increase by nearly 2.5 times in the next 3 decades. Adult daycare costs will also increase significantly, from $19,000 per year today to over $45,000 30 years from now. The facts around facility-based care costs are staggering. Today, 1 year in an assisted living facility costs $48,000, increasing to $116,000 in the next 30 years. Nursing home costs range from $89,000 for a semi-private room to over $100,000 for a private room annually. Those costs will skyrocket to $217,000 and $243,000 respectively before the midpoint in this century. These are the facts of long-term care. But what are our fears? We've known for many decades that 7 in 10 Americans aged 65 or older will need long-term care at some point in their lives. Of course, none of us know exactly how our future will play out, as accidents, injuries, and debilitating illnesses can strike any of us at any time. The questions you need to ask are: when will you need long-term care? How long and how often will you need long-term care? And how much will your long-term care cost? No one, not one of us, knows the answers to those questions today. But we do know is that long-term care is provided across a continuum of care based on your level of disability. Your journey will most likely begin with an inability to remain independent due to difficulty performing instrumental activities of daily living, IADLs. Over time, your inability to perform ADLs, activities of daily living, will require more assistance. Cognitive impairment, accidents, injuries, and illnesses can accelerate your need for care and human assistance and increase the intensity from standby to hands-on. Long-term care is chronic, debilitating, and for the long term. What none of us know is how long we'll need care or how fast we'll slide down the slippery slope as our conditions worsen. Most of our care at the beginning will be provided by family members and friends. Eventually, we may need assistance from homemakers and home health aides, as well as possibly needing adult daycare in our community. At some point, facility care in an assisted living facility, residential care facility, or even a nursing home or memory care facility could become necessary. You know the facts about the costs of that care. What does your future hold regarding long-term care? It's possible that you already have a plan for your future long-term care needs. You may have chosen to be rich. It's also possible that your plan is to be poor, to spend down your income and assets, and access your state's Medicaid system. Far too many people have chosen this path as their long-term care plan, but they didn't even know they had a plan. It's also possible to be insured, where the options have expanded dramatically to include public-private partnerships and asset-based products leveraging life insurance and annuities. What should you do about long-term care? You know the facts. You know there are many unknowns, and it's understandable to have some fear about your future long-term care needs. But the key to your future, unless you are already rich or are planning to be poor, is to transfer at least some of your risks to protect yourself and your family from the potential devastating effects of long-term care. The question you must answer is to plan or not to plan for your future long-term care needs. One thing is certain, long-term care is not a topic to bury your head in the sand about. If you're looking for an agent or advisor to assist you in planning for your future long-term care needs and how you can best transfer your risks, we'd be delighted to refer you to a qualified, licensed professional in your area. If you're an agent or advisor looking to learn more about long-term care, we welcome your inquiry as well. Long-term care. Know the facts, face your fears, plan for your future.